Video of the latest incident involving a white woman weaponizing the police against a black couple in Montclair, New Jersey has been viewed nearly 2 million times on Twitter. Here's a snippet.
No, ain't nobody put their hands on you.
No one put your hands
No
on. He
one put
put
their
his
hands
hands
on
on
you.
me. I asked you to please leave.
No, because you're attorneys, you know what to do.
Exactly. So please walk away from our property. Go away. Go.
Okay, just let her so our kids don't have to see the police, please. Please just go inside with them.
And I don't leave these citizens. He was angry. She was pushing him back. No, she was never. Look at my arm. Sorry, guys. Everybody without a mask.
All right. You can hear the pain in that mother's voice saying, please just end this so we can bring our kids inside. They don't have to see the police. Just hours after that video went viral, Montclair's newest mayor was being sworn in, and he too is black. He joins us this morning, so please welcome Montclair Mayor Sean Spiller. Good morning to you. Mayor, congratulations in order this morning for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So, Mr. Mayor, this is a heck of a time to start a new job, especially right now, right? Montclair getting worldwide attention for this incident, being investigated now by a white resident against her black neighbors. But what was your initial thought when you yourself watched this video? Did it surprise you?
I was both disappointed and disgusted. Certainly it's not surprising that these instances still occur and still exist. I was certainly disappointed to see it happen and then see it happen here. That was my initial reaction. But certainly also, as you watched and played a little longer of that video, I was also encouraged about the fact that residents came out and pushed back right away. And as you know, we had members of this community organized right after that to push back even in a louder way. So I think it really shows that this exists everywhere, but the community is defined by how you respond to this and react to this, and that I am proud of.
Exactly. You know, Fareed Nassor-Haya and his wife Narinda say that this is not the first time, Mr. Mayor, that they actually have been targeted by that neighbor, Susan Schultz. They were actually speaking to our colleagues, Andrew Ramos of PIX11. Take a listen to what they had to say.
This was just the latest in a string of interactions where she would come to us and make complaints to us about things that we were doing on our property.
This week, the difference was when we were unable to answer her in the time frame in which she wanted, she attempted to weaponize the police.
So, Mr. Mayor, have you spoken to or do you plan to reach out to the couple about what happened?
I have not yet, third day on the job, but I absolutely do. But I think it's important to be part of a broader conversation, because I think what they just expressed to you and was captured a little bit in their answer was the fact that while these overt acts of white privilege or weaponization, obviously get the attention they deserve, it's sometimes the more microaggressions, the constant harassment, the other pieces that can do just as much damage. So I think it's important to have a conversation with them, but also as a broader conversation as part of this community. And I think certainly as a state and as a nation, is how we address all of these pieces.
The topic of weaponizing race, we saw in that Central Park incident. And in this case, she was saying that neighbor, Susan, was saying that those two individuals pushed her, which is what might not have been the case here. So in the wake of George Floyd's death last month, Mr. Mayor, you posted actually on Facebook about confronting bias that exists in our communities. You're talking about it right now, but you're newly sworn in. What is your plan for confronting that bias?
Well, I think first and foremost is to really highlight and elevate the great work that many community partners are doing right now, from our NAACP to our educators to so many other civic groups. We are engaging in these conversations. We were engaging in these conversations before this incident happened, and certainly will continue to. But it's really to give voice to the challenges that we still face and to talk about ways that we can either change policy or do things differently to really make a difference. So there's not one piece or one approach that's going to be the solution to all of this. But I think it's all of us coming together to bring our skills forward, and Montclair has many of them with our great residents, to really tackle this head on and to keep at it, because this is something that's going to take time.
I mean, you saw that happen in your community. They came together literally minutes or hours after the incident was posted on social media. I want to end on a positive note, because you were sworn in this week. You had a surprise guest actually perform your swearing-in ceremony. Did you know Governor Murphy was actually going to be swearing you in?
Well, listen, I got the notice pretty late, and I know how busy the governor's schedule is. So when he showed up, I have to admit, I'm standing in here right before it started. And when I saw him run through the door, I was thrilled to have the governor of New Jersey, the great Governor Phil Murphy, swear me in. Was a real honor. And I'm just so humbled that he took the time out of his schedule to be here. It was really exciting for myself and certainly for our community.
Well, congratulations to you, Mr. Mayor Sean Spiller, and good luck to you on your tenure. You're welcome back on the show anytime, okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.